Some of the most skilled students at our world-class universities are going back home because they have no relatives to sponsor them.
Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome to another video. Finally, we have some good news on OPT. It's been a very long time since I've made a good news video. I've been making videos or news update, especially they are kind of bad, but this one is kind of really good news. I'll be also making this video in Hindi because a lot of parents are requesting me to make videos in Hindi. तो अंकल और आंटी अगर ये वीडियो आप देख रहे हो तो मैं यही सेम वीडियो हिंदी में बनाऊंगा. 2 या 3 घंटे में वापस अपलोड हो जाएगा ये वीडियो हिंदी में. Like always, I'll put the timestamps on the video. We're going to divide this video into kind of 5 sections. The first one will be the history behind this good news. What is the good news? What's the content of the good news, or what is the content in the letter, and what this and how this applies to you, how this impacts you, and the final, what should you do with this good news now? All right, let's get into the history of this. So I've made several videos on OPT, but basically there's a lot of tension on OPT. I've recently made a video just a month ago. 4 senators who sent a letter to President Trump because of the pandemic. They wanted to cancel OPT and cancel H-1B visa and several other things. So in opposition of those letters, there are 21 members of Congress who signed this letter and sent it to Department of Homeland Security, which says there's 2 goals of this letter, which actually says to not cancel the OPT and come out on public and tell everybody that hey, the OPT is not getting cancelled and you don't have to worry about it. And the second one is to make the visa process easy for this year. So the good news is that yes, there are some people who are against the OPT, but there are a lot more people who are also in support of OPT. I will put the link of the letter which was sent to Department of Homeland Security. You should absolutely go and read that letter. It's only a page, 1 page or kind of a page and a half. Read entire line by line. It's very actually encouraging and inspiring letter. At least it was for me, and it was very positive for me. I will be summarizing the entire letter in this video so you understand what is the context of this letter and what's the good news. And you're more than welcome to go and read the letter, but I'll be reading some parts of the letter in this video as well. All right, the first paragraph talks about the goal of the letter. What do really they want from Department of Homeland Security? They want 2 things. One is because of the pandemic, and the closure of USCIS and visa consulate, they want students have not been able to book the visa appointments, and they are seeing that students are opting for deferring their admit. So they are saying that hey, can you make some processes easy? Can you make some expedite process? Can you streamline the process? Can you make the visa process more available, visa services available, maybe eliminate some of the visa requirements, and that way this will help a lot of international students to come this fall 2020. And the second part of the goal, which is my favorite, is that there's a lot of fear in students that OPT is cancelling, and there are a lot of people who are against it. Please come out and declare that OPT is not going away and it is going to stay. Now in the second paragraph, they kind of try to justify why it is important to do these things. So it starts with numbers. Of course, numbers are very important. We international student community, we bring $41 billion in United States just in 2018-2019 for education, and that's a lot of money. And they're saying that in fall 2020 they've seen 25% of students have not enrolled. If I do my mental math, that's almost like 10 to 11 billion dollars they are losing. So they are starting to see that there's a trend which is going out, and they are concerned that one, students are going to go to some different country and they are not coming to United States, and so the talent itself is going away. And 2, of course, the money is also going away, which is not helping US economy. Now third point is all about visas, where they talk about F1 visa, J1 visa, H1B visa, and all of the visas. The main whole idea they are saying is that if you can streamline your visa processes, one, because of the pandemic pandemic, because of the closure of the visa consulates, US embassies, they are not able to get the appointments, and students will not able to make it to fall 2020 when the campuses reopen, when the classes starts to reopen. So if you can make the things easier, if you can eliminate some of the requirements for visa, maybe expedite some of the visa interview processes. Jumping on to the fourth paragraph, which is my favorite and which is why I'm making this video, that they are telling that please, if you can declare it publicly and make a statement that hey, OPT is not going anywhere, it is going to stay. That will help attract a lot of international students, because obviously a lot of international students come here, but they also want to have the OPT so that they can get some real world experience after the master's program or bachelor's programs is done. They also added that countries like Canada, Australia, UK, all these other countries are taking advantage of this situation, because USA was the main kind of a dream land for all the international students. They would not consider other countries, and USA was considered as the first priority dream country for students to come and study here. So they are saying that now that is not the case, because all these other countries are taking advantage of this situation because of this panic. They are making their immigration system, their international student laws very easy, so students can go there, and they are afraid that we are gonna lose out on the international student community, international student talent, and all of this. In the next paragraph, they also address on the Chinese student visa ban, which I made a video just like a day ago or 2 days ago, that how they are saying that take all the precautions you need to take, but we will also take precautions from our end and make sure that it helps you as well and it helps us as well. So that's kind of last two paragraphs, the gist of last two paragraphs. I highly recommend you to read all this in detail so that you understand the big picture. And then you can see that there are 21 signatures from the member of Congress who have signed this letter that saying that yes, we agree with this thing. Now that you understand the news and the letter, what does this mean and how does this apply to you? So the big focus they have said is, one, that we are losing out on international student community. There's 25% decline, and we are going to lose out on talent. Now, of course, the number is not that big, like $41 billion is a big amount of money, but bigger than that, they are saying that we are losing out on the talent pool. There is so much talent coming to our country, and now that we are going to restrict this, all this talent is going to some other country, and they are going to advance the other country instead of our country. So I kind of like it that they realize the value we bring into the country. Yes, of course we make money, and of course we also get benefit from all the advancement we get in this country, in United States, but in return we help the country as well by using our talent to advance the country itself. So overall, I think it's a good news. After a very long time, people have been against about OPT and H1B, and I've said it in the past videos that they will never take it out. They value international students, they value international talent. In fact, some of the articles you see and read, I'll leave the link where President Trump itself have said that we value international student and how much talent they bring, and we want to make sure that they can retain the international students in the country.
If somebody graduates top of their class from the best college, sorry, go back to your country. We want to keep them here. Companies are moving offices to other countries because our immigration rules prevent them from retaining highly skilled and even, if I might, totally brilliant people. We discriminate against genius. Some of the most skilled students at our world-class universities are going back home because they have no relatives to sponsor them here in the United States, and that's the only way. We want these exceptional students and workers to stay and flourish and thrive in America.
These are his words. I'll put the screenshot as well, so I'm not just making up it, it's something he said it. Okay, now the big question is hey, visa is going to be easy and OPT is going to be there. Should we come in fall 2020? Do you think we should come? I still don't think that you should come. I still think that you should, just wait for another 6 months, at least a year, to understand how the processes are going and what kind of changes we are making. This is just a letter. This is not an approval on this thing, and the Department of Homeland Security has not publicly said that, hey, OPT is not going away. I don't think it's going away, but again, remember, there's a lot up in the air which is not clear. This is a letter and not a reality. So wait, and once the things clear out, you know that you're making a smart decision instead of jumping on this news and say like, okay, looks like everything is clear, let's go. I just hope that you don't make that mistake, and of course be aware of the companies and loan companies and universities who's going to take this letter and send it to you as like, hey, look, this is a good news, you should now come to fall 2020. This might happen. I don't know if it will happen or not, but if it happens, just be smart. And now that you already know from this video, I hope this video goes viral and people watch it and understand the whole reality. This is a letter and not the actual news which have happened. It's a letter sent to them, just like 4 senators sent the letter to President Trump. These are 21 members of Congress who send the letter to Department of Homeland Security. Nothing is concrete, so wait for the official announcement. If this happens, I'll definitely make a video. I think that's it for this one. I hope this brings a hope, joy, positivity and encouragement for the people who are kind of little confused and doubtful and scared about everything going around. So I hope this brings a little bit of positivity, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep smiling and keep hustling. Gotta hustle every single day, no matter what.